guys, I will start with my eyes again today, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion as always. And after that, I'm going to set it with the ChiChi Mattes 2, the yellow shade in the middle. I'm going to set the eyeshadow primer and to make the eyeshadows more blendable. Then I'm going to put that shade right there into my crease to make it as a nice transition shade. After that, I'm going to use this really warm brown shade in my crease as well, and start to make everything a lot warmer. Next, with the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette from the 3rd edition, I'm going to use that burgundy purple shade in my crease, not lower than the other shade I used. And that will make everything much more blended and colorful. Then we go in with the red, and that goes a bit lower than the last color I used, the burgundy one. And I'm going to start giving much more color and packing it on, packing it on in my crease. And blending the edges out with the other side. Now using the ChiChi Rich Gems and this burgundy shade, I'm going to apply it to my outer and inner corner. And I'm going to slightly pack it on, not too much. I don't want to make it too dark in my inner corner, a bit dark on my outer corner, but I will be using other shades there. And I will blend it with the same crease brush I was using. Now with this palette, I'm going to grab this red burgundy shade, and it's really metallic-y, and I'm also going to wet my brush to make it more foiled, to say so. And I'm going to pack it on the center of my eyelid, not going further than my crease. And there I'm just repacking, packing again the darker shades and the middle shade, and then blending them out. So it looks nice and buffed. Also with this Eco Tools Perfect Concealer Brush or something. With this shade, it's really white, but it has this gold sparkle through it, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. I really like it. Next, using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, I'm going to use the shade Punk, which is a really dark purple shade, and I'm going to put it on my outer corner, and it's going to darken things up. Next, using the Blackout, which is the blackest shade you can also find on the Naked 2 palette, I will put it on the outer crease, outer V, to darken it up, and using this glitter and the gloss, I'm going to apply just a tiny bit of gloss and blend it out with that brush. I don't want too much, I just want a hint of glitter. I'm going to apply the pink glitter like so. So as you can see, I'm just packing it on a slight bit and then blending it out a little so it's not too much. Now with a wet wipe, a makeup remover wipe, I'm going to remove all the fallout. And using the Maybelline Eyestudio in Blackest Black Gel Eyeliner, I'm going to put that in my waterline. Now, this helps, I have really watery eyes recently, so I really like to put the gel liner in my waterline. And it does not move unless I start crying a lot, obviously. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply the Pupa Vamp Waterproof Mascara, my favorite as always. And then I'm going to put the Eylure Exaggerate number 149 lashes. So they're really wispy at the end, so they give you more of a cat eye end. That's why I made my eyeshadow into more cat eye and a V at the end, so it looks not too circular, and it gives you that cat eye effect, especially with the lashes. I really love how the lashes pull the whole look together. I mean, I think it's the best part. And since I cut them too short before when I use them, I'm going to use some individual lashes with the Ardell Brush-On Lash Glue. The glue I used to put the strip lashes on is the regular duo glue. So next I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use the MAC Brow Fluidline in Deep Dark Brunette. And as per usual, I'm going to make myself some brows, some gorgeous brows. I really love how really wispy and bold eye looks look with the really bold eyebrows, to say so. I don't know, I like them really sharp and clean and neat when I'm doing bold eye looks. When I'm doing like a more natural kind of look, I like to fill them in with powder. So hence why I'm using the Fluidline today. I also felt like using it. Next, combing them through, and then I think I'm going to apply the Maybelline brow, I don't know really, yeah, the Brow Drama in transparent. I also have the dark brown one, but I like the transparent as well. It's kind of like a dupe for the ABH Clear Brow Gel. It's not as long lasting, but I really like it. Next, as per usual, using my concealer to clean up under and over my brow. So as you can see, I had not a pretty good brow day. I mean, I really tried, and it was not good. Sometimes you just have those days. Your brow game is on point. Sometimes you don't have flaky brows. And today was one of those days, sadly. but I managed to pull it off in the end. I took forever fixing my brows. Like, I couldn't get them how I wanted. I felt like they were too off. I don't know. But you can always use concealer for that. So, yeah, I'm just concealing in the inner part and over my brows so I don't get too much foundation next to it. And yeah. So I continue applying a bit more of the brow fluid line thing to correct all the spots that I've put way too much concealer in, drag my tail out a little bit because my eyebrow there is too short, and then onto face. I'm going to use the NYX Angel Veil Primer, and this is a smoothing primer, and it has like kind of a blue tint which kind of illuminates your skin, and it makes my makeup last really, really, really long. So I really like this. That's why I'm using it today. And I'm using the ChiChi Fabulous and Flawless foundation with the MAC Studio Fix. I'm using 2 pumps of that one and the MAC Studio Fix. I believe the ChiChi foundation is in shade number 3 Light, and I'm mixing with the Studio Fix, which is NW20, I think, to get my custom bronze shade I have right now. And I really like the coverage it gave me. I mean, I had never mixed those foundations before, and I was playing around, and I love the combination. It felt so comfortable on my skin. I really like it. So yeah, applying it with my finger and blending it with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I'm going to apply it everywhere, basically. I'm also going to apply a little bit under my eyes for me not to use that much concealer. I mean, I know I'm extra and I use more concealer. Maybe with this, for a normal person, just applying foundation under your eyes would cancel out the dark circles, but I'm extra, so yeah, just covering up that double chin from eating so many hamburgers and pizza. And my forehead. So as you can see, my forehead is really bronzed, so I always have that problem. I either match my foundation to my forehead and shoulders, which are really, really dark and bronzed, or I match it to like my neck and face for it to look a bit more natural. So yeah, there's always that difficulty. Next, doing it now my neck, and also applying a bit more on my cheeks. I blend everything out fully, and with the sponge I get all the cakiness off, so I could apply the concealer and I don't look like a cake face after I powder. So yeah, I apply, even though it looks like I'm applying a hella ton of concealer, I'm not. It's just I grab a tiny amount, but since it's cream and I mix it with jojoba oil, it makes this full coverage. I mean, I love it. I love cream concealers. I used to love liquid concealers and all those like concealers, but this has been my favorite type of concealing way, I don't even know what I'm saying, for some time now, and I really like how it looks and the coverage it gives, since I do have really dark under eye circles. Next, I'm going to bake. I just did air quotes, but I know none of you guys can see me, so I'm just baking. I'm actually just setting my concealer a bit. I'm not leaving it on, I'm just applying a tiny amount and just putting it everywhere where I put concealer and when I get oily or where I touch my face a lot. So as you can see, I'm not even baking, I'm just applying it. Next, for bronzer, I'm going to use this really dark warm shade, I'm sorry, as my bronzer, and I'm going to bronze my face. And I'm using a dual fiber brush for this. I found out that this gives you like a really light bronzed look. So since I am going to be applying something else later. I am using a kind of a corally shade for blush because I don't want it to be too pinky. I want the eyes to stand out. So yeah, this is the MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish. That's why I applied a little bit of bronzer to make my cheeks glow, since it is summertime and I can get away with this really glowy bronzer highlight thing that I got going on. I really like it. I don't think I can really pull this off like that look off in the winter, so yeah. Next, I'll be spraying my face and just fanning it a tiny bit before I highlight. And as per usual, I will be using my Golden Soleil bronzer in the shade 101 Coconut Island to highlight my face with the new fan brush I have. And bam! Look at that highlight. It's amazing. I love the highlight it gives. I mean, I'm seriously obsessed. I don't think I have any other highlighter apart from the MAC Lightscapade that is this bright. So yeah, I really love it. Next, I'm lining my lips with the same tone as my lipstick, a berry color, and I'm not really sure which brand is this. I don't even know. I mean, it's a red liquid liner. That'd be cool, liquid liner, but no. Next, I'm using the Australis Velour Lips in the shade Dubai, And this is a matte lip cream, a liquid lipstick. It's a matte lipstick, liquid lipstick. Yeah, same thing. So yeah, I'm applying this to my lips. And I really like how it looks. Normally you'd go for nude lipstick since you are accentuating your eyes, but I really wanted to pair it with a berry lip and make the look come all together. Next, back to eyes, I'm just applying some shadow under my eyes. I am going with black at the very edge, then punk, which is the purpley shade, and then some burgundy, the burgundy shade I applied in my crease before applying the red. Next, I'm doing some mascara, the same mascara I use as in my top lashes. I can't speak, I'm sorry. And yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you like it, guys. Bye! Hi guys, so today I'm going to start with my eyes again, and I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set it with the Foxy shadow from the Naked 2 palette, and that's going to brighten up my brow bone, my eyelid, and it's going to make the eyeshadows blend a lot easier. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab gradually browns from lightest to darkest to give a nice transition with a nice smoky color, because I don't want to go in with direct black.